Good evening, everybody. My name is Bill Librera, and I'm the proud principal here at Watchung Hills Regional High School, and we welcome you to our annual scholarship ceremony. It's such a wonderful opportunity to come together as a community to celebrate the accomplishment of our seniors. We are extremely proud of our students and so grateful to our scholarship benefactors. But before we begin, I'd like to publicly thank our Superintendent Dr. Elizabeth Jewett, and our tremendous Board of Education. For without their support, none of this would be possible. And now we will begin the presentations of our memorial scholarships. The first award is the Dr. Thomas D. DeGansey Memorial Scholarship. And it is named for our Principal Emeritus in tribute to his 40-year career as an educator, which began in 1972 at Watchung Hills. Dr. DeGansey was an energy like no other. If you were lucky enough to have worked at Watchung Hills during his years at the helm, then you knew just how special you were. He found greatness in each of his valued staff and faculty members. And although Dr. DeGansey was surrounded by an incredible team of faculty and staff, it was his adoration for his students which steered his passion. He wanted nothing more than to offer a community a home away from home at WRHS, and he did just that. He led by example. A man of integrity, Dr. DeGansey never missed a wrestling match or a senior night for every sports program at Watchung Hills. He also attended every play, every night, as seeing his students perform brought him tremendous joy. He gave his time to every charity event held here at the Hills. He did this not because he had to, but because he needed all of his students to feel exceptional. His influence and contributions endure through the work of the Student Council, and it is fitting that this year's scholarship recipients are awarded to grade-level council members. The winners are Clayton Brown and Mia Rivera. The next presentation for the evening will be the United States Air Force Academy certificate presentation by Captain J. Peter Hinge.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Hinge, and I'm a captain of the Civil Air Patrol. But let me say something here before we begin. Now, of course, you're all sitting in darkness. This is my first visit to your school, and I have to say, this is an extremely impressive facility. I hope you all appreciate how lucky you are. I'm the former squadron commander for Cadet Belfield in the Civil Air Patrol, which is an auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force. Colin Belfield joined our Morristown base squadron last year, and during his tenure earned 2 promotions to his current grade of Cadet Airman First Class. So it's my privilege and my honor to represent the United States Air and Space Forces in presenting the U.S. Air Force Academy Certificate of Appointment. And I'd like to read what it says. It is quite special. The United States Air Force Academy, Colorado Springs, Colorado. The superintendent takes pleasure in recognizing Colin Zoe Belfield with an offer of appointment to the United States Air Force Academy with class of 2029, signed by Tony D. Bauernfeind, Lieutenant General, U.S. Air Force Superintendent. While Civil Air Patrol experience does not in any way guarantee acceptance to the Academy, it can certainly prove advantageous. Fewer than 1,200 applicants are accepted into the Air Force Academy each year out of more than 10,000 applicants. This prestigious appointment is valued at more than $600,000, including a 4-year full-ride scholarship with intensive military and leadership training. To qualify for an appointment, students must demonstrate success over intense academic, physical fitness, service, and leadership rigors. They must also earn a nomination from a member of Congress or a service-related nomination. The qualified few that accept and graduate from the Academy will earn a Bachelor of Science degree. As part of character development at the Air Force Academy, cadets take part in a wide variety of academic, military, and athletic programs. These include summer or semester-long foreign exchange programs, free-fall parachute programs, imagine, intramural sports like handball, or club activities such as Under the Stairwell, the nationally acclaimed a cappella singing group. I don't know how Colin is doing in the Department of Singing, but maybe he'll give us a taste. With more than 30 academic majors to choose from and 30 NCAA Division I intercollegiate sports to participate in or support as a fan, a cadet's day is filled by 4 foundational pillars: character development, military training, academics, and athletics. Upon successful completion of these rigors over 4 years at the Academy, cadets graduate not only with their Bachelor of Science degree, but also with a commission as an officer in the U.S. Air and Space Force, where they will serve in 1 over 30 officer career fields spanning from engineering to security forces, maintenance officer to space intelligence, public affairs to pilot. The sky is truly the limit. The operative word here for Colin Belfield is, in fact, sky, as it is my understanding that his career aspirations are gravitating towards engineering with the Space Force. So on behalf of the Air Force Academy and the Director of Admissions, I'm honored to present our Civil Air Patrol Airman and your Watch on Hills graduate, Colin Belfield, with an appointment to United States Air Force Academy, class of 29. Congratulations. And there he is. Colin, congratulations, and on behalf of the organization, welcome to the long blue line.
Thank you.
The certificate of appointment and a sash to go, plus something from the store. Thank you.
The Army ROTC Scholarship is presented by Captain Evan Corman.
Colin, remember, if the Air Force thing doesn't work out, the Army always has a home for you, all right, bud? Good evening, everyone. My name is Captain Evan Corman, and it is an honor and privilege to be with you tonight. I just wanted to take a quick moment and thank Principal Librera for inviting me, as well as Ms. Graffer for introducing me to Gia, who I'm here to recognize. I wanted to open up by saying that I used to go to Phillipsburg High School and would face Watch on Hills in sports. I remember always having to suffer the 800-meter dash, as one of your former students used to destroy me every single race for the past 4 years. But we did always take the win in soccer, so at least I can say that. Few people know that the U.S. Army predates the nation. The U.S. Army will turn 250 on June 14th this year, and just over a year before the nation's 250th birthday next year. As Memorial Day has passed, it is in the context and the shoulders of those who gave their all for our freedoms that we recognize the outstanding achievement of Gia and the continuation of the Army story. Tonight's recognition is accumulation of achievements that began several years ago. Most of you probably know Gia from her amazing achievements from sports, but also her outstanding academic achievements, as well as including being quite the math wizard from what I hear. Pretty cool. In the Army profession, we search for scholar, athlete, and leaders to serve as commissioned officers. As our learning never ends, we have to be physically fit to execute the overseas diplomacy the nation asks of us. And we have to lead in dynamic and challenging environments. Gia meets every bit of that definition as her time management, grit, and excellence display the stuff that the generals are made of. So in recognition of Gia's meritorious record in academic achievement, extracurricular activities, and public service, she's being awarded an extremely competitive 4-year Army ROTC scholarship to Northeastern University. Please join me in congratulating Gia on continuing her public service and beginning her journey towards serving a commissioned officer in the country's oldest team, the U.S. Army.
The Bob Beckert Memorial Scholarship is presented by Brittany Beckert Rutledge.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany Beckert Rutledge, and I am here to present the Bob Beckert Memorial Scholarship. My dad, Bob Beckert, told us life isn't a dress rehearsal, it's the real thing, live it up. He truly lived by those words, and as a proud 1976 graduate of Watchung Hills and a member of the school's 1974 state championship cross-country team, he also ran track and wrestled. He really lived by those words. But more than just an athlete, he was a scout leader, he was an Eagle Scout, CCD teacher at St. Mary's, he was an active community member and past president of the Watchung Optimist Club. Most importantly, he was a wonderful person, super kind, great dad, husband, friend, uncle, brother. After 21 years, though, it can be quite hard to keep perpetuating the memory of someone you love and miss every day when life moves on around you. We're so lucky to have the support of the community and of Watchung Hills, along with friends and family who continuously show up to celebrate Dad every year in a big way. And what's more is that his presence, instead of dwindling, is growing. Now, more than ever, this year, my sister, Kristen, spearheaded the community, starting a newsletter spotlighting past award winners. Some of you in the audience might be teachers that have been here for a while. Maybe you remember Adam Cornelis from 2005, Carly Moore, now O'Brien, from 2008, Emma Bayens from 2021, Caroline Rusin from 2022, all people that we've reconnected with and have been in our newsletter lately. We even hosted a networking dinner event this past winter, gathering past recipients. And what's amazing is after 2, 5, 10, 20 years after these people's graduation, their characters still stand up as a top applicant. And just like my dad, 21 years later, the consistency is still there. After his sudden passing in 2004, this scholarship was established to honor his life by recognizing students who, like him, lead with heart, humility, and purpose. Each year, we look for seniors who are not just athletes, and not the best athletes necessarily, but people who embrace team spirit, give back to their communities, lead with quiet strength, and live a balanced and grounded life. This year, we're proud to honor 3 extraordinary students who reflect those values in their own unique and inspiring ways. Each scholarship winner represents a different path, but what unites all of them is their shared commitment to teamwork, service, leadership, and integrity. These are the very values that define Bob Beckert's life. Our first recipient is headed to the College of William and Mary to study biology, environmental sustainability, a year-round athlete, a captain for cross country and the track team, both track teams. She wrote about her personal records. She wrote about personal records being nice, but the real reward is being cheered on by your team. Off the track, she serves her church community, volunteers in the EMS squad, helped lead a fundraiser that raised $22,000 for pediatric cancer research. She's focused, she's humble, she's deeply committed to servicing others. Caroline Roberts, come up and join me on stage. Our second honorary will be attending the University of Delaware. My mom would say, go Blue Hens, where he'll major in business management and business analytics. As a volleyball team captain and certified EMT, a cadet corporal at the Watchung Rescue Squad, he brings a strong sense of sensibility to every team he's part of, whether it's in the court, in the kitchen as culinary club president, or if it's out in the field treating patients. He leads by example, never hesitates to step up when others need him. Perry Weingarten, please come join us on stage. Our third and final recipient tonight is a three-sport varsity athlete, team captain in multiple sports, and a budding entrepreneur going to Stevens Institute of Technology and to study business and sports management. From organizing holiday dinners for disabled veterans at the Elks Club since she was 5, to running her own DJ business, which I thought was so cool, to mentoring younger athletes who now thank her for the example she has set for them. She shows maturity, empathy, and fierce work ethic beyond her years. Madison DeSarno, please come up and join us. On behalf of the Bob Beckert family, we'd like to thank you for keeping Bob's spirit alive. Congratulations to our 2025 Bob Beckert Memorial Scholarships winners, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
The Watchung Hills Regional Education Association Scholarship for Future Educators is presented by Marissa Walsh.
Good evening. The Watchung Hills Regional Education Association proudly presents its annual scholarship to a graduating senior dedicated to a career in education. This award supports aspiring educators in achieving their dreams, and this year's recipient is Elena Huff. Elena's passion for teaching started young, playing teacher with her dolls, and grew through her work as a lead teacher in an after-school program, being a camp counselor, and a swim instructor. These experiences, along with her psychology courses here at WHRHS, solidified her decision to major in education. We are thrilled to honor Elena with the 2025 scholarship and wish her success. Congratulations.
The Future Educators Scholarship is presented by Bill Librera.
In addition to the WHREHA scholarship, this year we have another scholarship through the generosity of Mr. Bill Kimmick, the Assistant Superintendent in Warren, who is the winner of the NJSA Outstanding Central Office Professional of the Year. He wanted to support the journey of a future educator and celebrate a student in the class of 2025 by donating his honorarium to a graduate who will pursue a career in education. This award is given to Amy Claxton. Amy's passion for teaching also started young, but grew as she entered high school and became a cheer coach. President of 2 clubs, including Active Minds, she observed some excellent teachers here. As a member of Peer Outreach Program, Amy knew that she did not only want to become an elementary school teacher, but a special education professional as well. These experiences, along with knowing how much growth is possible in one school year, regardless of course level, solidified her desire to help others. We are thrilled to honor Amy Claxton with this scholarship, and we look forward to hearing about her future successes. The next award is the Aaron Christopher Carroll Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mr. and Mrs. Carroll.
Typical female, I gotta bring my pocketbook wherever I go. Bear with me. It's been 25 years since we've been doing this. And this year, we probably had the most applications of any year. We had over 50 applicants for Aaron's scholarship. That was amazing. And it made us feel real good because he's not been forgotten. I'm here with my husband, Joe, to tell you a little bit about Aaron. He was one of the 3 boys that died in the Seton Hall fire, January 19, 2000. This happened after his first semester. His GPA that semester was a 3.9. A couple of his classes were statistics, philosophy, criminal justice. He was amazing. He loved school, especially the Hills. Aaron played 1 year of baseball here. The rest of the time, he was a soccer player, and he loved his soccer. It was fortunate for Aaron that learning came easy to him. He could read something and he knew it immediately. Didn't have to go back, he just knew it. And he was on the honor roll every year. Like all guys his age, his friends were a source of fun times, nice cars, and girlfriends. His favorite class was lunch because he got together with his buddies and they could make plans for what they were going to do with the weekend. Aaron probably lived more in his 18 years on this earth than most of us do in a lifetime. His friends were so devastated by his death that they wanted to establish a memorial for him. It's called Aspiring Kindness. And it's using the initials AK, which is how he was known. Everybody called him AK, except us. If we called him AK, he wouldn't answer. It's Aaron to you, Mom. Aspiring Kindness is an organization that is so beneficial to so many organizations. Its biggest fundraiser is a golf outing that is held in June, and it will be held this month. And it's very popular. So far, Aspiring Kindness has raised over $400,000, which has been donated to, and this is just some of the organizations, the New York Presbyterian Burn Center, St. Barnabas Burn Center, South Orange Fire Department, South Orange EMS received, they gutted out an ambulance and just put everything new inside of it. So they updated this ambulance. And on the outside of the ambulance is a Chinese symbol that Aaron had on his shoulder which I have on mine, it means to arise or ascend, and that's on the ambulance. Some of the money also went to the Seton Hall suicide prevention. It also goes to kids that are involved in EMS that are going to Seton Hall for their degree. And also, Aspiring Kindness is good enough to provide scholarships here for the students that have been selected at the Hills. A couple of years ago, we were honored, Aspiring Kindness was honored, along with some of the guys. And I call them guys, but they're old now, but they're still guys to me. At a basketball game between Seton Hall and UConn. And Seton Hall did win, so that was good. We were honored because we got to meet the governor, and that meant a lot to us that he acknowledged Aspiring Kindness and Aaron. It was very difficult to choose the scholarship winners because everybody was so good. It was just amazing. So I'm going to read off the names. Can you please hold your applause till they all get up on stage? The finalists are Melody Chen, Madison DeSarno, Sophia Doan, Zachary Esposito, Sophia Lee, Alex Moakley, Benjamin Phillips, Christian San Juan, Sam Scherzer, and Timothy Tadros.
The Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship is presented by Meredith Marmoleos.
Hi, everyone. The Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship gives aid to a student who has a passion for instrumental music. Ben graduated from Watchung Hills in 2020 and attended TCNJ for just over a year before he passed. Through these years, he played for the French horn and worked hard to become an impressive musician. When evaluating applicants for this scholarship, we looked for a passionate performer who displayed qualities that reminded us of Ben. The student receiving this scholarship described continuously working to improve their craft and how music helps connect them to their community. Tonight, it is my pleasure to award the Ben Watkins Memorial Scholarship to Leo Chen.
The Caruso Thompson LLP Accounting Award is presented by Jason Sabino.
Good evening, everyone. Great to be here tonight. I was thinking in my head, I think this is arguably my favorite night of the year. There's a few other ones in contention, but certainly this night with the recognition and the support of the community for the students here at Watchung Hills is a special one, so happy to be part of it. Tonight, it's my pleasure to present the Caruso Thompson LLP Accounting Award. This year's recipient is Kenneth Hester. Come on up. On behalf of Caruso Thompson partners, Michael Thompson and Eric Hardy wrote, "It is a privilege and pleasure to officially notify Kenneth that he has been selected as a recipient of the Accounting Scholarship Award, a financial scholarship to assist him in furthering his education at Northeastern University. Our congratulations go to Kenneth for attaining the scholastic standing that made it possible to select him for this scholarship. Finally, we'd like to congratulate Kenneth on graduating from Watchung Hills Regional High School and wish him success through and beyond his college years." Again, congratulations, Kenneth. Come on up. Next, I'm happy to present the New Jersey Buildings and Grounds Association Central Chapter Scholarship this evening. The New Jersey Buildings and Grounds Association, comprising of 10 statewide chapters, is a network of over 600 certified educational facility managers dedicated to safe and healthy facilities. Their mission is for every school in New Jersey to be up to date on all the latest code and safety requirements to keep students and staff safe. The Central Jersey chapter proudly assists students who will continue their education by offering financial scholarships to high school seniors pursuing a bachelor's or associate's degree or training in the trades or technology fields. On behalf of the Central Chapter Scholarship Committee and from President Michael Martino and Vice President Sean MacArthur, they would like to congratulate Julia Moakley on one of this year's chosen recipients of this scholarship. Julia, come on up. The final note here is, Julia, they wish you luck and as you continue your educational journey, and congratulations again, Julia. I'm also honored this evening to present the Chris Drury Memorial Scholarship Award. For 37 years, Mr. Adam Drury and his family have provided scholarships to deserving young men and women in the baseball and softball programs who display Chris Drury's characteristics: high moral character, ability to lead by example, giving 100%, and active community involvement. Chris was very active with school, sports like baseball, cross country, and bowling. He served as an altar server at church. He had summer jobs, family activities, but he always made time for his friends and family. On behalf of the Drury family and Mr. Adam Drury, thanks Watchung Hills for continuing to honor Chris's memory with this award. And it is his honor to offer congratulations to this year's Chris Drury Memorial Scholarship Award winners, Jake Kerstead and Ariana Hughes. Come on up. Let's wish them congrats again and best of luck.
The Christopher Noble Ingracia Memorial Scholarship is presented by Anthony Ingracia.
It's a great honor and a pleasure to be here this evening. My family and I would like to thank all those involved in providing us with this opportunity to honor my brother Christopher's memory by presenting these scholarships, the awards in his name. I was 10 months old when Chris was born, and he was an awesome brother from day one. My earliest memories seem to be of us playing all kinds of games. Some of the best were completely spontaneous, but over time we enjoyed all kinds of experiences together in organized youth sports. Chris was someone that was always a blessing to have on your team. He was always an optimistic person that brought feelings of fun and caring wherever he went. He was blessed by God with outstanding strength, speed, and agility, and he practiced, trained, and developed his gifts and skills to become an outstanding high school and college athlete. Chris had a great ability to be a ferocious warrior in sports competition and a great loving guy when the battle was over. His friends and teammates knew they could count on him and be there for them both on and off the field. In elementary school, Chris played most all of the organized sports and was great at all of them. In high school, he focused on football, wrestling, and track, earning 8 varsity letters. He had the versatility to play almost any position on the football field and was recognized in many ways throughout New Jersey as being outstanding on the offensive line and as a linebacker on defense. He consistently gave 100% effort. He always kept his head in the game and had great awareness for what was required of him at a given moment. As team captain, he led by his example, displaying great character, discipline, toughness, and loyalty. In wrestling, Chris proved to be an outstanding heavyweight, placing in the state tournament. He felt and showed great love and respect for his fellow teammates, classmates, coaches, and teachers. Chris graduated in 1991 as the first Mr. Watchung Hills and was inducted into the Watchung Hills Hall of Fame in 2009. Chris looked for opportunities to help others and was helpful to many people. Chris was both sensitive and tough. He was both a patriot and a global ambassador. Chris was smart, quick-thinking, and aggressive. He was unselfish, unshakable, and persistent. He liked to learn, to perform, and to teach others. He was funny, sociable, and loving. His ability to recall facts and perform calculations was impressive. He was confident but humble, and I know that he would be uncomfortable with me listing his talents and qualities. But his achievements in the classroom earned him the invitation to attend Princeton University, and he accepted the challenge. He continued to work hard and excelled both on and off the football field, at Princeton, then graduated and enjoyed great success in the business world. He was invited to join the team at Cantor Fitzgerald and accepted a new challenge in the global banking arena. He worked very hard, traveled throughout the world, and was invited to become a partner in the company, a great accomplishment at any age, and especially when only 27 years old. Above and beyond the many great accomplishments and awards, it was the lifelong friendships that he cherished the most. When Chris's life on Earth was ended in the 9/11 destruction of the Twin Towers, his spirit and memory lived on and continues to thrive in the hearts and minds of his family and friends. Thank you again to Watchung Hills for honoring Chris's memory with these awards, and congratulations to Brady Seifert and Maya Uku for being this year's Somerset County Scholar Athlete Award winners. Our family is always uplifted to see the very special individuals that have earned these awards and wish Maya and Brady the very best. Best wishes to you all, and God bless America. If Maya and Brady could come up to accept their scholarships if they're here. Thank you.
The Dawn Gale Corey Memorial Scholarship is presented by Casey Dawn Corey.
Hi, everyone. It's much brighter up here than you would think. Thank you so much for having me here on this wonderful evening. My name is Casey Dawn Corey, and this is my aunt, Dawn Gail Corey. Like you all tonight, I've only ever met Dawn through photographs and stories of the warm memories with her, shared with my family, my father, Darren, over there, and my Aunt Diana, her sister. But I've also gotten close to Dawn through others whom I've never met, like tonight's scholarship recipient for the Dawn Gail Corey Memorial Scholarship. Let me briefly explain. 6 days from today, on June 9th, will mark almost 40 years since my Aunt Dawn has been here on this earth. From the time she was born in 1965 through the end of her short life in 1985, Dawn was a beacon of light, humor, fashion, style, design, and authentic artistic expression to everyone who knew her. She was always on the cutting edge of the trends of her time and was often referred to as the trendsetter, going to school in California for fashion design. Pretty much, I like to remember my Aunt Diana, or my Aunt Dawn, as retro chic Barbie, even equipped with a 1965 Mustang convertible, all by the time she was 17 years old. If those Barbies were real and in stores, they most definitely would have been sold out. Reminding me a lot of myself, Dawn was an incredible person, an independent thinker, and she never followed the pack. She always walked with her head held high and pursued her dreams with poise. From asking my grandmother to take her into New York City to give modeling a try, hence the photo, to spontaneous cross-country road trips, no dream was too out of reach for Dawn. She truly did it all in her very full but short 20 years of life before she tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident in June of 1985. That was when my grandparents, who are now also gone, started this scholarship, and it will be continued by Dawn's siblings for as long as they are able to. Inspiring generations of women and young adults in my family and beyond, Dawn's memory and everlasting presence in my life as her niece and namesake has motivated me to do the very best I can in any opportunity or obstacle thrown my way. I channel the Aunt Dawn in me whenever I'm painting, driving around in the car singing, or at the beach where she loved to be and grew up. Or like you guys over here, when you were eagerly awaiting the mysteries of life after high school, and then again you'll feel with life after college, which let me just tell you is really weird. But through it all, I've channeled her because Dawn embodies someone who played and had fun all throughout life, even as a young adult and even in times that were not so fun. Paying homage to one of my favorite quotes, "You do not stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stopped playing." The last time I was reminded of my Aunt Dawn was when I read through the application of this year's scholarship recipient, who in their busy and complex life finds time for fun and play and holds space to be creative, even in the most challenging of times. Never forget that. Thank you so much for bringing me closer to her again. And with that, it is my honor to present this year's Dawn Gail Corey Memorial Scholarship to, for the second time on this stage, Elena Huff.
The Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary Club Scholarships is presented by Deborah Rosales and Sherry Liebman.
Wasn't sure you would see me over this. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having us. For those of you who don't know, what is Rotary? Rotary is a global network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and ourselves. I'm very proud, on behalf of the Dunellen Greenbrook Rotary Club, to award these scholarships to 4 students from Greenbrook. Elise Hildebrand, Christian San Juan, Amanda Chan, and Olivia Basimo.
The Ernst Wessel Foundation Memorial Scholarship is presented by Bill Labrera.
The Ernst Wessel Achievement Award and Scholarship is given each year to 2 students who have demonstrated excellence through their academic studies, service to the community, and exceptional performance on the SAT. I am pleased to announce that the scholarship winners this year are Kenneth Hester and Selena Zahn. The next award of the evening is the Detective Gregory Wilson Memorial Scholarship, presented by Emma, Aileen, and Maeve Wilson.
Good evening. We are here on behalf of our dad, Greg Wilson, to present the first annual Detective Gregory A. Wilson Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by the Franklin Township Police Department. Our dad graduated from Watchung Hills Regional High School in 1995 and went on to study criminal justice at the College of New Jersey, formerly Trenton State College. During high school, he was actively involved in the Warren Township Police Explorers program and became certified as a firefighter with the Warren Township Fire Department. He also became an emergency medical technician with the Warren Township Rescue Squad and Watchung Rescue Squad. He continued to volunteer countless hours on local rescue squads and fire departments throughout high school, college, and beyond. He sought training in extrication, water rescue, and more. He went on to pursue a career in law enforcement, where he served as a patrolman, member of the ESU, and detective within the Investigative Bureau of the Franklin Township Police Department. Prior to his sudden passing, he resided in Flemington for over 20 years, where he remained active in the community as a CPR instructor and spent a couple of years volunteering for agencies in Raritan Township and Reddington.
Just like our dad, the recipient of this award has demonstrated a strong commitment to community service. The recipient is involved in the Union Township Police Department Police Explorers Program and the Warren Township Fire Department. His lead post advisor within the Police Explorers describes him as an extremely active, dedicated, and dependable member of the post, who has accumulated and contributed over 88 volunteer hours of community service to the Township of Union. The recipient wrote that he hopes to pursue a career in public safety, whether that be in law enforcement, firefighting, or a combination of both.
The recipient of the first annual Detective Gregory A. Wilson Memorial Scholarship is Adam Albana. Congratulations, Adam. We wish you the best of luck and safety in your career.
The Greenbrook Education and Athletic Foundation scholarships are presented by Bill Librera.
The Greenbrook Education Athletic Foundation's mission is to support academics, sports in the Greenbrook School District and surrounding communities. We are extremely honored and humbled to provide 2 scholarships to our Watchung Hills Regional High School. This year's recipients wrote heartfelt, eloquent essays that embodied their past, present, and future. They highlighted the obstacles and hard lessons that they overcame to find current and future success that will undoubtedly shape them into better leaders and people. When young adults recognize personal struggles are a part of their present and future success, it leads them to situations and honors such as this. It is with absolute pride that we honor these 2 scholarship winners tonight. This year's academic recipient is Ms. Gabriella Yanis, who exhibits the characteristics and strengths that will lead to a great success as she continues her further education career at Johnson & Wales University in the coming fall. We wish Gabriella the best and always look forward to watching her continue to shine. Congratulations. This year's athletic recipient is Mr. Colin Kolakowski, whose perseverance on the court earned him the respect of his fellow teammates, coaches, and student body. Colin was consistent and determined to solidify his sportsmanship and academic excellence. Colin will continue to positively impact future athletes and students while he continues chasing his dreams at his next adventure at the University of Indiana. We look forward to watching Colin continue to pursue greatness. Congratulations. The next set of awards will be presented by Mr. Patrick Baccio on behalf of the Greenbrook Lions Scholarships.
Good evening. It's great to be here. I'm Pat Baccio. I am the president of the Greenbrook Lions Club, and my 3 sons all graduated from Watchung Hills, and I'm happy to see that the educational excellence is still intact here, and go Warriors. The Greenbrook Lions Club was founded in 1950, and our mission is to improve the health, well-being of people, to strengthen the communities, and to support those in need through humanitarian service and grants that impact lives locally and globally, and to encourage peace and international understanding. We try to fulfill this goal every day, and our motto is "We serve." This year, I'm pleased to present the following scholarships to graduates who are from Greenbrook. There's 4 groups of scholarships. The Greenbrook Lions Club Scholarship is awarded to graduates who will continue their formal education in a 2- or 4-year college and have demonstrated involvement assisting disabled persons, the infirmed or less fortunate, and involvement in community service. There's 4 recipients for this award. Scholarship. First one is Suhani Verma. Second recipient is Natalia Rodriguez. Third recipient is Marcus San Juan. And the 4th recipient is Alexa Battaglia. Next scholarship is the David T. McGarry Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to graduates who will continue their formal education in 2- or 4-year colleges and continuing their education in the field of business. There are 2 recipients of this award. The first one is Anya Cabaria. The second recipient is Sean Akamundo. And the third scholarship awarded tonight is the Pritchard Murphy Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to graduates who will continue their formal education in a 2- or 4-year college and continuing their education in the field of education or fine arts. Two recipients of this scholarship are Amanda Chan and Gerald Daniels. The fourth scholarship is the Kenneth G. Herman Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to graduates who will continue their formal education in a 2- or 4-year college and continue their education in the field of engineering. There's two recipients. The first is Michael Samayoa. And the second recipient is Logan Hahn. Congratulations to all of you and best of luck in your further endeavors.
The Greenbrook PTO Academic Scholarship and Greenbrook PTO Community Service Scholarship is presented by Michael Wiley.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Wiley. I'm the VP of Communications on the Greenbrook PTO, and I am pleased to present scholarships to two outstanding graduating seniors tonight. The Greenbrook PTO awards scholarships to seniors who have attended either IEF Elementary School or Greenbrook Middle School for at least 1 year and are pursuing post-secondary education. After reviewing many applications, we are honored to present Leo Chen with the Greenbrook PTO Community Service Scholarship and Leah Goldgraber with the Greenbrook PTO Scholarship for Academic Excellence. We extend our congratulations to both of you for your exemplary performance and wish you continued success in your future educational endeavors.
The John J. Herdman Memorial Scholarship is presented by Jason Sabino.
Good evening again. As we continue our program, I am pleased to announce the John J. Herdman Memorial Scholarship. This is an award established to honor a dedicated member of our school community. John Herdman worked for 33 years at Watchung Hills Regional High School in a variety of positions. From teacher to dean of students, he was a strong believer that service and selflessness were character traits of a leader both in school and in life. I couldn't agree more. The recipient of this award has demonstrated these qualities and values reflective of John Herdman and helps his family keep his memory alive. This year's recipient of the John J. Herdman Memorial Scholarship is Miss Amy Claxton. Come on up, Amy.
The Warren Lions Club Scholarships are presented by Kevin Halewa.
Hello, good evening. I'd like to start off by thanking the Guidance Department and Lori for helping to promote the scholarships and put this event together. Many of you may associate the Warren Lions Club with the Expo. It's going to be our 57th year this year, but equally enduring is that we focus our support and our service efforts on the surrounding communities, Warren Township included, to address things like food insecurity, special needs, fighting childhood cancer, supporting the sight impaired, youth sports and clubs, and many, many other worthy causes. One of our valuable endeavors is awarding scholarships, which we've been lucky to give out for close to 60 years. In providing these scholarships, our club identifies students that reflect our club values, excellent academic records, not that we had them, but leadership skills, and most importantly, a demonstrated passion for making an impact on the community. The students that we're giving the award to tonight have contributed their time and efforts towards meaningful causes, fostering positive change and making a difference in the lives of others. This year's Warren Line recipients are Sienna Velasquez, Maya Demola, Sophia Lee, Taylor Campbell, and Samantha Clark. All right, thank you for making it here tonight. Congratulations on being among a distinguished group of students going back for more than a century who have made a difference in the lives of others and deserve our scholarship. Thank you.
The L. Suzanne Kenny Memorial Scholarship is presented by Angela Cox.
Good evening. Tonight I'm here to present the L. Suzanne Kenny Scholarship on behalf of the Watchung PTO. This scholarship honors Suzanne Kenny, who at 27 years old lost her life, and it was tragically cut short due to an unsolved murder. Now, this scholarship is presented to two applicants based on their level of commitment and service to the community and the school. The scholarships are available to graduating seniors who have attended either Bayberry or Valley View schools in Watchung, and they are a candidate for a post-high school education, and they have demonstrated a high level of volunteerism and community service. We reviewed the applications based on how the students have contributed to the community and how they have described their experiences. We had a really great group of applicants this year, as in the past, and it was a very tough decision, but two of our winners today really stood out in that their experiences were described in detail about how they really impacted the lives of others through their community service and how it impacted their lives. Our $500 scholarship recipient shared that his experience volunteering for youth sports, including basketball, football, and lacrosse, were very impactful to him. In one specific season, he really learned about this impact when he was able to help one of the young basketball players come out of his shell and improve not only his athleticism, but also his confidence as he went from being a great shooter to a great overall player for the basketball team that this recipient was coaching. He found that that season was very memorable and really had an impact not only on the child, but the coaches as they helped him through that season. He plans to continue helping by coaching athletes during and after college. Our recipient is Mason Kelly. Our $1,000 scholarship recipient shared with us that she had a passion for teaching and helping children from a young age. She would play school and volunteer with children throughout her childhood and throughout high school. In one particular experience she shared with us when she was volunteering at the Watchung Library, she helped a woman who was a little older and had special needs doing a craft, and found the joy and accomplishment that the woman found after finishing her craft with our recipient. She typically had worked with children, and that day had the pleasure of working with an older adult and realized the impact she could have not only on children, but also on adults through her volunteering. She plans to continue volunteering and would love to be a teacher and also volunteer with children. Our recipient is Alina Hoff.
The Maya Golden Creative Writing Rebel Scholarship is presented by Patrick, Lena, and Bjorn Golden.
Good evening. Unfortunately, Bjorn Golden is not here tonight. He wishes he was, but he's not. He wasn't able to make it. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2025. My name is Lena Golden. This is my husband, Patrick. We're here to present a memorial scholarship in the memory of our daughter, Maya. Maya was a gifted writer and a true original, someone who saw and celebrated the unique worth in everyone she met. The Maya Golden Creative Writing Rebel Award honors a student who thinks beyond convention. This award doesn't consider GPAs or extracurriculars. It is open to all, in keeping with the inclusive and independent spirit our daughter embodied. Each year, anonymous submissions are read and voted on by a global panel to ensure a fair and democratic selection process. This year, we have decided to present 2 awards, and we are thrilled to recognize Selena San and Jack Martin as this year's honorees.
The Watchung Hills Regional High School Marching Band Parent Association Scholarship is presented by Bill Librera.
Mia Downing from the Marching Band Parent Association writes, "Congratulations to the families and teachers present tonight. Thanks to your care, love, and nurturing, all the recipients have received to achieve this important milestone. Each year, this award is given by the Marching Band Parent Association to a student who embodies the heart and soul of marching band and whose spirit has left a lasting mark on us all. This year's recipient has done just that and more. This student has shown what it means to lead, not just in title, but with heart. They have taken younger band members under their wing, offering guidance, encouragement, and the kind of steady support that only a true mentor can provide. This student is also someone who keeps others smiling through long practices, early mornings, and rainy performances. Their cheerfulness is contagious, their energy is endless, and their passion for music and for the community is apparent. It is with great pride and gratitude that I present this year's Marching Band Parent Association Scholarship to Michael Fazzari. Michael is unable to attend this evening, but we wanted to make sure that we applauded him and his achievements this evening. The next award is the Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. and Mrs. Cantor.
Hello, and thank you for this opportunity. My family and I are very proud to present the 12th Annual Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship Award. This award was established to celebrate and honor the memory of fallen hero Matthew Cantor. Matt was a Navy SEAL operator who died during a combat mission in Afghanistan on November 1st, 2012. Matt received the Bronze Star for Valor and is a hero to the 30 teammates he saved that day. Due to Matt's ultimate goal to become an engineer, the recipient of the scholarship award is based on someone who also possesses a great interest in engineering. So how did we award this? The criterion for winning this award is a graduating senior picked by the faculty who most resembles Matt. That is someone who shows the same intelligence, enthusiasm, determination, and grit. This year, we're very pleased to present the Matthew G. Cantor Memorial Scholarship Award to Isaac Schubert. Please come up and receive your award.
The Monk's Service Scholarship is presented by Amy Thistlethwaite.
I know it's 2025, but I'm not Amy Thistlethwaite. I'm actually Ty Monk from Monk's Home Improvements. The Monk Home Improvement Service Scholarship recognizes students who are committed to bettering their communities through service. These students don't wait for change. They identify a problem, a need, and then they take initiative to address it. Armand Lerner is one of those students. After his mother returned from a trip to South Africa, Armand learned about the lack of books in many under-resourced schools. Determined to make a difference, he launched the Books Building Bridges campaign to stock the libraries of 2 schools in need. Armand spoke at temples, churches, senior centers, and schools, anywhere he could raise awareness. He set up book collection stations and organized the logistics of packing and shipping 2,000 books, even securing a donation to cover the cost of shipping. His efforts didn't stop there. Armand continues to stay in touch with the schools he supported, establishing a pen pal program between students in South Africa and his peers here at Watchung Hills. He's also working with them to develop a robotics curriculum, combining his passion for technology with his commitment to global service. I'm pleased to award Armand Lerner with the Monk Service Scholarship. Congratulations, Armand.
The Peter C. Rovtar Memorial Scholarship is presented by Peter Edward Rovtar.
The Peter C. Rovtar Memorial Scholarship was established in 1992 in memory of my grandfather. He served on the board here at Watchung Hills for many terms and was an avid supporter of Script and Cue. The scholarship is awarded to a recipient that has excelled in Script and Cue and who plans on continuing their education in theater arts. I'm proud to announce this year's award is Luke Dorsey.
The Watchung Hills Regional High School PTO Academic Achievement, Merit, and Service Scholarships are presented by Tina Kelly.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2025. And thank you to Mr. Librera and Mrs. Grafer for hosting a wonderful, meaningful evening. So my name is Tina Kelly, and I'm honored to be here representing the Watchung Hills PTO Scholarship Committee. Thanks to the generous support of our community and parents, the PTO has been able to offer monetary scholarships for many years. These scholarships are awarded in 3 categories: merit, academic, and service. Each year, students submit their applications, and our dedicated committee carefully reviews every one of them. And this year, we had 97 applicants, which is extraordinary. The PTO is excited to be able to give 11 recipients these scholarships. So this year, we're proud to recognize these students, and it's my pleasure to announce the winners now. For academic achievement, Ariana Hughes, Navya Venkavtish, if I said that right, and Selena Zahn. For merit, Trisha Atanzar, Samantha Clark, and Maya Damola. And for service, Amanda Chan, Erin Lennox, Mia Rivera, Maya Wishnia, and Alpha Zhu. Thank you.
The Watchung Warren Rotary Club scholarships are presented by Samantha Picaro.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Samantha Picaro, and I'm proud to represent Watchung Warren Rotary Club. Rotary clubs like ours exist to help our respective communities in any way for any cause, whether it's through volunteering, fundraising, or donations. One of the things we love to do most is to be here tonight to present scholarships. We present these scholarships to students at Watchung Hills who exemplify hard work in academics and community service. After all, Rotary itself is about hard work and giving back. It is my privilege to present 2 scholarships to 2 students at Watchung Hills. Just like Rotarians commit to service projects, these students have committed to their schoolwork and community service. I am proud to present these scholarships to Elena Huff and Jared Weiss.
The Scott W. Anderson Memorial Scholarship is presented by Kyle Anderson.
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to recognize and celebrate each and every one of you, the graduating class of 2025 at Watchung Hills Regional High School. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, growth, and unforgettable memories. Hold on to those moments, learn from every challenge, and carry those lessons with you as you step into this exciting new chapter. I wish you all a future filled with happiness, purpose, and success as you embark on your next journey. It is a profound honor for me to present the WYBA Scholarship in my father's name. This award reflects the incredible man he was and the values he lived by. He was a tireless worker, a devoted husband and father, and above all, a true family man. As a coach, he inspired. As a leader, he earned deep respect. And as a person, he brought light and laughter wherever he went. His smile could brighten any room, and his sense of humor left a lasting impression on everyone he met. Since his passing, the outpouring of love and support from those whose lives he touched has been a tremendous source of comfort to my family. It's clear that his legacy lives on, not just in our hearts, but in the hearts of so many others. No matter where work took him, my dad always found his way home for those moments that mattered the most. Even when he was away, he never missed a chance to call, to check in, and to remind us how much he did love us. I'll never forget those spontaneous moments like when we were all riding together in the car as a family, and he would randomly yell out, in his coaching voice nonetheless, "Family, I love you." We always knew how much he did love us, and thankfully, he knew the same. He always made time to be involved in the lives of my sisters and me, and especially with the activities we all did. Being that we all played sports, he spent many years and many seasons coaching us in soccer and in basketball. Somehow, he managed to coordinate his work schedule with practices and games. He took on so many things, yet never complained. In fact, it seemed like the more he had on his plate, the more he wanted to give. That was just who he was, always doing, always giving, and always loving. When eulogized at his memorial service, our pastor noted that my father did more in his 50 years than most people do in a lifetime. One of the most powerful lessons my father ever taught us was simple: if you believe, you will achieve. But it was more than just a saying. It was a mindset he lived by and passed on to everyone he coached, mentored, and loved. He brought this motto to his coaching speeches, and from a young age, he instilled in us that the belief that with hard work, determination, and self-confidence, anything was possible. And that is very true. He lived life with such passion and coached the same way. He wanted everyone to do their very best, so that meant you had to practice at your very best all the time, not just in games, but in every practice, every drill, and every moment in life. He would also put together team booklets, not only with the season's expectations and plays to learn, but what he called the circle of success. The circle of success goes, The more you practice, the better you get. The better you get, the more you like it. The more you like it, the more you practice, and so on and so forth. Whether it was family, his teams, his employees, or his fellow committee members, he inspired everyone around him to reach higher. He truly lived life to the fullest and found joy in every part of it. He was an extraordinary man in every sense of the word. That was the essence of who he was, a man of incredible work ethic, unwavering positivity, and a deep desire to help others grow. My dad would truly be humbled that a scholarship in his name has been given out each year since his passing 15 years ago through the WYBA. He would be honored to know that the town named the municipal basketball courts in his name and that the WYBA has previously hosted a basketball tournament in his memory to kick off the travel basketball season. It brings my family such a sense of pride that all his time and energy that he devoted to coaching and volunteering is recognized year after year. This year, we are proud to present the Scott W. Anderson Memorial Scholarships to 2 exceptional young students who have demonstrated not only a strong work ethic, but also a deep belief in the very motto my father lived by: if you believe, you will achieve. Through their essays and their accomplishments throughout their high school career, they have embodied the spirit of this very award. Tonight's recipients are Mason Kelly and Tejas Prajeep.
The Warren Youth Basketball Association Volunteerism Award is presented by John Horzepa.
Hi, everybody. I think Kyle sold his father a little bit short. Not only was he a coach, he was a founder of the WYBA, and we are always honored that we can help give that award to people. But we created another award a few years ago to help expand our reach and to give more kids, recognize more kids for their outstanding contributions. The WYBA is a volunteer-run organization. All of us are volunteers. And we also create volunteer opportunities for students, for our players, with coaching opportunities for high school students to coach our rec teams, with our Buddy Ball program, where they get to work with disabled youths to help them learn basketball, and other mechanisms. We've given this award out to people who played for the WYB in any way, shape, or form over the years, and then have contributed back to the community. Every year we give out 2 awards, and this year our 2 award recipients are Anissa Shah and Jared Weiss.
The Watchung Hills Soccer Association Award is presented by Bill Labrera.
On behalf of Mark Loden, the Director of Coaching for the Watchung Hills Soccer Academy, NJ Elite, writes, "Good evening, everybody. It is my pleasure and honor to present this year's Watchung Hills Scholarship to a truly outstanding young man, Sam Scherzer. If you've ever watched the show Ted Lasso, you might remember the character Danny Rojas and his infectious motto, "Football is life." Sam began his scholarship essay with that very quote, and as you read further, it became clear it's not just a line for him. It's a reflection of the impact soccer has had on his life. Sam has been a dedicated member of the Watchung Hills Soccer Academy for many years. He's a fierce competitor on the field, but even more importantly, a team player, someone who lifts up others, leads by example, and gives all every time he steps on the pitch. Off the field, Sam is thoughtful, driven, and humble, a true role model. In his essay, Sam shared how the sport and this club have shaped who he is today. He wrote about his confidence he's built, the relationships he's formed, and the life lessons he's learned about perseverance, leadership, and the power of community. And he wrote about how he hopes to pay that forward by inspiring others the way he was inspired. Sam, you represented Watchung Hill Soccer Academy with heart, integrity, and commitment. We are so proud of you, and we know whatever life takes you next, you will carry those values with you. On behalf of everyone at Watchung Hills, it is with great pride that I present the 2025 Watchung Hill Soccer Academy Scholarship to Sam Scherzer. Congratulations. The next award of the evening is the Watchung Hills Elks BPOE 2252 Scholarship, presented by Exalted Ruler Susan Doherty and James Thorpe.
Good evening. My name is Susan Dougherty. I am the Exalted Ruler of Watchung Hills Elks Lodge 885, and I'm joined by my leading knight, James Thorpe.
The Elks are a national charitable organization that focuses on helping our community's veterans and special children, with New Jersey's special project being the Miracle on the Mountain, Camp Moore, a summer camp for those with special needs.
We are honored to be here tonight to give back to our community and award scholarships to two well-deserving recipients as they prepare to journey into their next academic arena. Please join us in congratulating Melody Chen as she attends University of Michigan and Sienna Velasquez as she attends University of South Carolina. Please come up. We wish you much success.
The Watchung Hills Regional High School Wrestling Booster Club Award is presented by Gerald DeAndrea.
Good evening. My name is Gerald DeAndrea, and I'm the president of the Watchung Hills Wrestling Booster Club. First, I'd like to thank Principal Bill Librera, the administration, and the Board of Education here at Watchung Hills for their constant support of the Watchung Hills Wrestling Program, as well as all the student athletes here at Watchung Hills Regional High School. Each year we award a scholarship, the Top Scholar Award, to one graduating senior. To earn this award, the individual has to have the highest GPA on the wrestling team. As a student athlete, especially in wrestling, the grind during the season is very difficult between practices and matches 7 days a week on top of studies and academic assignments. It can become quite challenging. This year's recipient started wrestling as a freshman. Every year he worked extremely hard on the mat and equally as hard in the classroom. On the mat, this individual always gave it his all, was a great teammate, set a good example, and did whatever the coaches had ever asked of him. He left it all on the mat, always representing Watchung Hills with dignity and class, a true sportsman and a definition of a true warrior. He was a two-time All-Area Honorable Mention, a two-time District Place winner, and a Somerset County Place winner. On top of all these accomplishments on the wrestling mat, he just worked as hard as the classroom, and his hard work paid off as he had the highest GPA on the wrestling team. He will be continuing his education at Rutgers University this fall. On behalf of the Watchung Hills Wrestling Program, it is with great honor and pride to announce that this year's Watchung Hills Wrestling Top Scholar Award is presented to Michael Semiola.
The Warren Township PTO scholarships are presented by Kruti Ramani.
Hello, my name is Kruti Ramani, and I am one of the PTO presidents from Warren Middle School. Each year, the 5 PTOs of the Warren Township School District come together in providing a scholarship for 2 Watchung Hills seniors. The recipients must have attended a Warren Elementary School as well as Warren Middle School. The individual must demonstrate strong academic achievement, community service, and participation in extracurricular activities. I am happy to present this year's recipients of the Warren Township PTO Scholarship. Our first individual is one that demonstrates strong academic achievement by graduating in the top 10% of their high school class. During their 4 years here at Watchung Hills, they have been involved in various programs through Script and Cue and being a constant in the school shows throughout their high school journey. The individual has also been a leader in school by providing tutoring services from the National Honor Society, as well as a leader outside of school by aiding as an assistant at their dance studio. Continuing at Northwestern University, studying both neuroscience and musical theater, I am honored to say that our first recipient of the Warren Township PTO Scholarship is Miss Maya Wishnia. Our second recipient is one who has shown academic excellence through their high school years while taking numerous AP courses and maintaining a commendable GPA. At times, this individual has spent well over 40 hours a week working towards their passion of robotics. They mentor younger students in robotics as well as the growing field of artificial intelligence. Being a key member of the robotics team has allowed this student to be a leader amongst their peers. Continuing at Northeastern University, studying electrical engineering and computer engineering, I am proud to say that our second recipient of the Warren Township PTO Scholarship is Mr. Benjamin Fon.
The Eagle Scout and Girl Scout Gold Awards are presented by Jane Maloney.
Last but not least, I'm Jane Maloney. I'm a longtime volunteer in both scouting organizations, and since my own children have aged out of the programs, I've continued my involvement specifically related to both the Gold Award in Girl Scouts and the Eagle Scout rank within Scouting America. The students here tonight who've earned the Girl Scout Gold Award or the Eagle Scout rank have earned the highest awards available to youth in their respective organizations. I'm going to talk about them together because as a longtime volunteer with both organizations and a parent of both a Gold Award Girl Scout and an Eagle Scout, I will tell you that although there are slightly different paths to these awards, the underlying values and goals of both organizations are pretty much the same. So here's what I'd like to share with you about this group of students, these scouts. If any of you are ever in a position to hire someone for a job, and you see Gold Award Girl Scout or Eagle Scout on a resume, here is what you already know about the candidate. They are a creative problem solver who knows how to identify needs, research options, and design workable solutions. They're an experienced project manager who's learned how to pull together resources, both people and materials, plan a budget and stick to it, raise funds when needed, schedule, lead, and motivate workers, communicate effectively, overcome unexpected obstacles, and there is always something, and most importantly, they know how to finish the job. This person is also someone with a strong moral compass, a self-starter's work ethic, and a deep sense of accountability. Lastly, they're a good citizen of their community, this country, and the world, who cares enough to give of their own time, energy, and heart to try to make a difference. I like to think every one of these scouts will tell you they had a lot of fun along the way, enjoying the camaraderie that comes from working with others toward common goals. No doubt they should be incredibly proud of their accomplishment. So Scouts, just a quick word. There have been a lot of really nice checks handed out tonight, and there is no money in these envelopes. However, we are most grateful that the administration here at Watchung Hills Regional High School makes it a point to recognize your achievements in scouting. Also, if you know of anyone associated with a troop or crew outside the sending districts who's earned these awards, we had no easy way to find them. Please encourage your friends to make themselves known to the administration so they can be properly recognized. Also, a shout out to the Scouts I know who are endeavoring to finish before they head off to college. We see you and we are cheering you on. So please join me in congratulating the following Gold Award Girl Scout, Navya Venkatesh. And the following Eagle Scouts, Oscar Gabella, Matthew Quinn, Grant Miller, and Thomas Schaefer.
Thank you very much for making this night so special. But before we close, I would like to take a brief moment to recognize the generous scholarship benefactors, Dr. Jewett, the Board of Education, the faculty, staff, and administration for supporting the celebration of our students. Let's please give them a round of applause. I'd also like to publicly acknowledge the efforts of my administrative assistant, Ms. Grafer, for her outreach and assistance in making the ceremony possible. I thank you to the PAC team, Mr. Dylan Fox, Mrs. Martinez, and for all their patience and flexibility. But to the award winners, congratulations again. You are now a part of a Watchung Hills legacy that we know you will honor. By earning one of these scholarships, you have inherited a responsibility to move forward with the same commitment to excellence that you demonstrated as a student here at Watchung Hills. In the coming days, please make sure to thank your teachers, families, and friends for their support and encouragement these past 4 years. For no one achieves anything of this magnitude alone. Again, we thank everyone for being here this evening to honor our students, and please have a great night and get home safely. Thank you so much.